What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberware Flashpoint. We have the K-177 spec power play to run. It's a two-parter. Also of note, they patched the game today and fixed matrix hosts. I checked in one of my other saves, and indeed we were getting medium and large size hosts again. Now, these are generated when you accept the mission, so these are generated in the old patch, so they are going to be the small hosts, but in the near future, outside of these two missions, everything else we run is going to have more appropriately sized hosts, which is pretty exciting to me. Now we've got our two-part mission to run here. Not much to say, except I did grab Height Booster and eject some files here. Also put some other mercs in for cyber surgery, as we're not going to run this as our core team going forward. Every one of these characters has the stolen Black Site details background, and if I had grabbed the Underworld Hub Agent EX earlier, I could have given that to her as well, but of course couldn't do so because that wasn't in the game when I had hired her. But this is the team. It's going to be the team for a long time going forward. It's honestly a pretty good looking squad overall. Can't be too mad about it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. The main expert system is in the heart of the underground medical suite, which is right here. Got to get Katana in to hack it, spike the CPU, and that will allow us to get up to the second stage of the level. So cool stuff there. We can go down to the lower level that way, or we can go down to the lower level that way. It is a power level 7 mission now, so we do get some extra XP and money. Also, we are against power level 10 McKellen. They are quite tanky. This guy can beat Overwatch, is thankfully not horrifically tanky otherwise. This guy, of course, could break stomach, could be scary. There is only one host, as far as I can tell. It attaches to these 4 cameras in the middle, so it's not the easiest to skipjack in, though it is possible. For now, I think we can hit a couple of delays, figure out where these guards are going, and kind of play around them a little bit. I think I can get... yeah, I can get both of them. Okay, you're running back that way. You're running toward us. 2, 3, 4... By about here, you would see us. If you're right here, you would see us as well. Okay, there's a... I mean, we'd be fine, to be honest. This guy goes first, this guy goes afterwards, is easily attacked. I think we can honestly let them do it. Unless they changed the AI rules when I wasn't looking, we should be just fine here. Another option is to lure everyone in. That lets us attack more aggressively on this turn, but I think I'm going to wait for now. No reason to rush a jam kit here. This guy is going to walk himself into being killed. Give my team coordinated charge. That seems decent as well. And yeah, go ahead and have fun, folks. You're going to walk that way, as I know. And one more wait. And then we can't do the best yielding here, but we can do enough. So Katana running up for a couple of melee strikes I think is fine. Yeah, I mean, kind of got to play with the whole team together. I'm not in a huge rush to do anything too spicy. This should be fine. Yeah, a lot of upgraded, very tough guards here. This is going to be some degree of very slow going. I'm not sure. I mean, this is my first time running into McKellen in a while, especially with their heavily upgraded stats. So I'm curious if this will let me shoot at both of you. I don't mind you creating some tally if we can actually make progress. We are creating 3... okay, the game lie? Or did I, like, not realize what was actually possible? Let's see if I can get my character to spend 0 AP and stand somewhere slightly different. Or if the game is simply lying again. So, right, we can see 2 in range. We update the movement, and I can't get both. So, yeah, it's the game lying about what line of sight is real. Any lip like this tends to be a little inaccurate, unfortunately. The farther back I go, the better it looks slightly. So, like, maybe I can get it to work, but this is looking relatively unlikely. I'm not going to really bother too much. Okay, so that means, unfortunately, yeah. Oh, I didn't resilence my SMG, did I? Nope, this is missing. It's missing its silencer, so it's actually loud at 30 meters. I forgot to do that one. I could go and reload before the mission starts and be like, just kidding, I got that wrong, but I don't really care that much. If I shoot, you're going to hear gunfire. You're going to hear gunfire a lot. We're going to send multiple guards over, and it's going to be this whole thing. Now, that said, turn 16 for 40 influence is not bad. And red cubes for a lot of kills is also not bad. What should I be doing here? I'm going to try to be safe. I'm going to try to see if I can close this out and just jump him next turn. I think that is quite possible here. Okay, I'm in range. Let's go do a couple of strikes here. And yeah, he's got a lot of armor, but the clubs do slowly wear him down. The glancing hits haven't been ideal for me. I didn't silence this either. I'm making... Okay, well, it's going to be... Yeah, so the guards are going to know about us no matter what. I'm going to run over here. I think that's fine. I'm going to marker sights you because I want to be able to hit you pretty reliably. I'm going to yield back to your remake. You either get this kill first strike or you get it second strike. Okay, not quite the kill. No crit. Okay, well, we try again. In fact, I'm going to SMG because you're dying. Wait, what? Wait, that one works? When he turned over, the line of sight worked. Oh, that's so weird. Like, facing is a piece of being able to shoot over the wall. Okay, I'm going to actually send that as part of the bug report. Okay, so... some extra info on the lying pre-firing line of sight check. Okay, so there's still a bug where the game previews that you have line of sight, then when you get there, you actually don't. This is usually when firing onto high ground with a guard rail in the way. I learned something new just now. When this captain turned around, I suddenly had line of sight again. So enemy facing appears to be, I don't know, a factor in this preview bug. Very strange. Let the report go through, and then we'll have some decent damage, but probably not a kill. Is what it is. I'm going to aim at you guys. I am likely to crit with 6 bullets going in. Good. The shred helps as well. That is Downer on you. That is Savagery on me. That is Steamroll on me. And that is Fat Crits. 800 damage crit. Thank you very much. Let's go run forward. Just needed that to trigger. And now we have the damage. And so, Rhyme, you're getting this every time. Great. That's a box for me. That is Run and Gun triggered, which I may or may not be able to use. Ejected file stored there. Okay. So the plan now is I would like to get all these boxes. I would also like to hack this door open. No guards are moving yet. I would love to use Lure. Pull some people in, though. And make as much progress as I can, as quickly as possible. So I'm going to have you spend 1 AP running forward. You've got a lot of move speed here, because you're carrying Coordinated Charge and Steamroll. So ideally, don't get any new buffs, and you can keep that for a while. I think let's drag all 3 of these guys right up here. We can put you here. We can put... Yeah, I think it's just going to be... Come here to this box. That'll be good enough. All 3 of you will move during this turn. I don't expect to get spotted, because they're going to be behind this wall anyway. But I can still come out and get something done. I can get some stuff with the ARs. Let's let you guys run around. Okay, you're not very fast. You're probably already there for real. You're on the way and definitely not there yet. Now, Rhyme, thankfully, has a lot of reloads available in this gun. Let's see. So one option I could do, actually, is pull these guys around and ignore them entirely. Go all the way out through here, then come back. And then clean these up, then go. I'm kind of digging that. I want to clean this map out because it's a high power level corpo map, and that should be pretty valuable. I have security scramble once again. I think this is reasonable to spend. And I will take my reload and run over here. I guess as it turns out, this ended up being not that valuable. It's fine. We're not going to escalate this turn. More guards over there to deal with, sure. Actually, which cameras are attached? Okay, yeah. Wait, so I know it's the two in the low ground. Okay, it's these two in these corners, these two in the low ground. Okay. That is rememberable. You're going next turn on 19. I think we already have one of these, but it's cool to have a backup. Pretty sure I can use lure successfully on these guys and pull them somewhere decent. I don't mind too much if the camera sees it. I think you're allowed to stand here, that's fine. Anastasia's just going to go pretty far. And let's see, you're already 23 meters away, and you're a captain, so you can see, like, at about... Okay, so you're actually only 18 meters as well. That's chill, then. So run over here. Let's not use silence anytime soon. Let's pull you guys to... I mean, you're going to be in the camera, but it is what it is. Let's pull you guys over so you're easier to kill. Get anticipation as well for the crit chance. Seems worth it to me. Run the soldier over, and... yeah, eventually we can play this out. I'm kicking myself for forgetting my silencers, though. I got it on the AR, but I forgot it on the SMGs. And that's just kind of silly of me. I even crafted a better pistol silencer, too, so I've got a good one. And I'm just not using it. Alright, we should wait for these guys to get lured. And then I get at least one attack that can trigger downer. And, yeah, savagery is ended. Yep, you're finishing there. This is fine. You can eventually run up and get at least slash slide on 2. You can shotgun. So you're going to stand right there. I could jam kit this camera. I may choose to do so. You're fine where you are. You're going to still follow up to there. Not that it really changed anything. In fact, they're going to hear the gunfire. The assault rifle's going to be way loud. You're up to there. It's going to be really annoying to attack. You're a little bit blocked off. It's pretty unfortunate. Alright, well, if I go to here... I'm in slash slide range. If I go to here... I am not. So the play is definitely just... this guy's going to see and hear me. It is what it is. We jam kit this camera. We slash slide these two. It'll be a start, and we'll figure out the rest later. I think it'll be fine. I think we can do enough that it'll be reasonable. I'm going kind of fast. That's on purpose. Jam kit this. Slash slide these two. I want to ideally not block line of sight for the rest of my team, so I'm going to end somewhere like that. We should give everyone a good shot at this. Decent enough damage. That shred is nice. Do I have a reason to cast Refract? There's a good chance that guards are woken up and want to talk to me, so I'm pretty tempted to throw this down. I will, just to be safe. Okay. That should be fine. Katana's going to be plenty loud here. They're going to hear the gunfire, but I got to clean up the map here, so it is what it is. We're going to generate basically one extra turn worth of tally. I think it's fine. Good shred. And this now means I get really good damage. Not bad. You're going to be able to get into range for an SMG attack, I think. I'm going to have you wait behind Remake. Let's see what she can do. I do have recoup charges. So I can go here, full auto you, and then deal some damage to the next guy. You know what? I will yield to Rhyme and see if she can one-hit with the SMG. She's not guaranteed to, but she might. So I'm going to run you here. Considering you're shredded, this might do enough damage. It also might not. Iron Grip will help. I definitely have no recoil. I have really solid damage here. It is likely to kill, but not guaranteed to kill. Sadly, you have, like, 1 HP. Okay, literally 1 HP. That's kind of wild, actually. Okay, well, we're going to hear a lot of gunfire. Also, okay, this guy didn't roll that well on initiative, so it'll be fine. I want to get as much crit chance as possible, so I'm going to go full auto. This is to try to trigger recoup. And downer. Got what I wanted. So now I can go here, and yes, we're going to hella escalate. Can't do much about that. If I crit, you have a good chance at dying. Great. We are sadly one behind a double escalation. It's not the end of the world. We will still get our Glasswalker. That is AP and initiative to the team. I think the duration is still bugged. They did fix it popping twice in a turn with today's patch, which is good. Let's see. Yeah, buff duration is 1 turn. That's fine. I'm curious if this is added to the description of the talent now. It doesn't seem to. That's fine, though. It would be intuitive to only pop once a turn anyway, so I don't think it has to be listed there. All my stuff is on cooldown now. So whoever's taking the laser wires are going to take some damage, and, well, you're tanky enough to not take stress, but we should let everyone else run in. We have a lot of security events, so let's go ahead and have them all trigger. Okay, you're going over there. I guess. Okay. Yep, you can't see me. That was useful. They're following corpses, it's whatever. We thankfully have a good amount of tallies that we double escalate. That's kind of nice. You're my worst combatant. I think having you grab this is fine. Let's wait for everyone else to have their turns, though. You're on the way, but not going to see anything. You're going to have a really hard time fighting. You can shoot an SMG once. That is not exactly ideal. You're on the way. Yeah, you would not see this guy. The initiative is relatively good. That part's a little scary. I think I want to take the fight to them right now. Oh, you're very tanky, though. Okay, you can break Overwatch. You're very, very tanky. I don't have anyone who can reliably shred your armor. That part's scary as well. Definitely want to use an E-rifle that can help it. Glasswalker will pop again and give you another +1 initiative. When you come behind this wall, though, you will be in range and be able to fight right away. So I would like to preempt you and probably do initiative stuff. So I think let's go ahead and just march forward. You can't really attack this turn anyway. Another great blueprint. Yeah, your max health is high enough that I'm not really worried about this one. Basically going to stand you here. I'm going to marker sights this guy because we will want some real damage. We're getting a lot of tally here, not that it really matters. Anastasia, I think just going for strikes here is fine. I wonder if Glasswalker updated your move speed. Your base move speed is what? 124? So let's see. It looks like you're back to roughly sanity here. Let's not get seen by more people. Actually, this means I'm allowed to silence and go for a stealth attack. If I crit, I get bonus damage. The accuracy is kind of nice. Don't want to burn... I'm going to save it. It's only this guy, and it's not a big deal. You hear me. You didn't quite see me, so I get stealth anyway. Decent enough hits. Not the best, but decent enough. You're going to walk up. You're going to run all the way over. There's not really a great reason to refract you. There's some value, though. Blocking other people is useful. I'm going to put it somewhere like this. It'll let us fight this guy and be safe from him, basically. I think that's worthwhile. I could have anticipated this guy, and probably should have, but doing this for crit chance. Katana cannot quite shotgun twice, damn. I can shotgun once, or I can club once, but I don't believe I can get enough AP to shotgun twice. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if Remake can come in and debuff this guy. Not really, no. Your initiative roll is not that high. And I'm gonna trigger Glasswalker. So I'm gonna run up here and do this attack. The value is going to be I have a chance at critting. Actually, Downer is on the cooldown, isn't it? Yeah, okay. You're gonna yield back. Katana's gonna go for the shotgun blast so that we can get, we might get lucky with a shred. I mean, odds of shredding are very high. It's not quite 100%, but it is high. That'll make the SMG attack do a little bit more damage. Great. They're gonna chase, but their initiative rolls aren't very good. And again, we know we're gonna boost initiative pretty hard with... Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, we are escalating. We were already going to. Look ahead seems not needed here. My entire team is going first. We're going to add 7 with Glasswalker, so not even going to bother thinking about this. Alright, welcome to Play Loud and Spam Glasswalker. It's going to pop again pretty soon. It's got a baseline cooldown of 3 turns with 2 charges, so it's back up. Actually, it might even be up on the end of this turn. Because one thing about how Glasswalker works, by the way, is it's in your favor. Okay, it's not up yet. If it's on a 1-turn cooldown, it will finish the cooldown, and then it will pop at end of turn on escalation. So, like, if Glasswalker, for example, had a 1-turn cooldown, it would be permanently on as soon as you escalated, essentially. You have Steamroll and Downer available. If I aim at you, I'm more likely to catch more people, which is kind of nice. I can't do that many attacks at once. Basically, I can't full auto more than once if I land this. But I really would like to get Downer onto you. Like, if you're right here, this guy actually is 20 meters away. Downer's 18. Can I get line of sight on both of you? This is not hitting both of them. That angle is way too wide. Right? That angle is more than whatever that arc is. Okay, so it maybe is still best that I shoot this guy, though. I think my Cyber Knight is the best one for this combat. So put you in cover and go for this guy, and I think it's solid. We had to fight this guy this turn anyway. I'm moving for the shred. Got what I came for. Oh, I didn't have... Oh, I didn't crit, so I didn't get recoup. Crap. That sucks. 40% chance. I'm gonna interference spike. Yeah, you're actually kind of dangerous. Drop you to 4, gives me a bit more space to work with. I don't think anyone else has initiative tools, but just in case, I'm gonna put this down. Drop him to 2. If I crit, though, I'm pretty happy. 40%. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. That is Savagery, or Recoup, I should say. Wrong button. Gives me another full auto here, which is more shred chance. Oh, there we go. We got it. Nice. Oh my gosh. Wait. Wow. Wait. He's going on turn 7 now. That's not intended. Or it's going to, like, push him back up or something. But he went to -8, and now he's in the freaking Shadow Realm. That's so funny, actually. I'm going to wait and see what my team can do, see if I have to clean this up or not. Katana shotgunning makes sense here. Great. You got to reload, if anything. I think that is fine. Go ahead and keep using your shotgun. Yeah, couldn't shoot him anyway, but I do feel like if I can... Honestly, the amount of tally I generate is entirely irrelevant. It doesn't... Like, we're going to be over capped sec level no matter what. I probably shouldn't have done this way, because I had a really good chance of glancing here and not getting the kill. Whereas if I had shotgunned, it was definitely mine. Let's see. You can't see far enough to threaten my Vanguard. But does that matter? Or should I play it differently? Well, I'm back to hidden. So I'm going to go for some attacks here. These guys are stuck for now. You have been shredded. My damage just isn't that high on this SMG. Decent enough crit, though. Let's keep going. Oh, I should have used Iron Grip. I forgot. My bad. This would have been a lot more damage. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That makes sense. I like how I Iron Grip for literally nothing. Okay, well, we crosshair lock then, and we'll do more next turn. And I'm going to stand here, and next turn's going to be great. Trust. You don't see me. Honestly, I'm feeling like I should wait and let this guy run. This guy's definitely not going this turn. I could have waited on Rhyme as well. No, if he walks up, he turns alert. That's not good for me. Okay, let's go here and hit this guy then. You don't see me. You shouldn't see the corpse, because usually corpses fall before enemies can make direct line of sight. Got my AP back. I think I'm safe to hide here. He's going to run up like this into the side. He might see us at the very end, but I can play this game out. So I'm going to wait here, because I should be totally safe. Runic is a similar boat. Again, we're hiding behind Refract, so this should be fine. You guys are running over to check out those corpses. Yep, off you go. We're long gone, though. You're on the way up. You're going to be, like, bottom, middle of the stairs, maybe? Yeah, bottom of the stairs. Good enough. Let's see. Your initiative roll is 18. I do not have Glasswalker. My entire team is winning in this initiative roll, or race, so far. I should have somebody grab this loot box. I'm thinking it should be Rhyme, actually. The idea is... We need the Wireghost to go here. Someone grabs these 2 boxes. I will probably end up going here and skipjacking and then going for more afterwards. We're escalating anybody. In fact, I would love to double escalate so I can generate a little bit less tally overall. Or, sorry, not be guaranteed an escalation next turn. That's what I meant to say. You can see me. I don't care. My whole team is winning on initiative. That's some damage, but not a ton. Escalation is there. There are a lot of events where I am, so they're almost for sure going to come my way. You're alert. I don't have downer. I don't have recoup. I only have steamroll. If we were to kill, it would be good. Okay, let's wait then and have more people do stuff. I think you will need to shotgun at least a bit here. So if you shotgun, I need to have at least 4 AP though. So I need to go shotgun, skipjack, security, siphon, skipjack. Ooh, you're a little close by. I don't like how close you are. You only have 1 protection point. If they sprint, they get to about here. I will be hidden, but we'll need to initiative mod to make sure we can get out. I think that is acceptable. Good chance at shredding. We got it. It's going to make this kill pretty easy. I will siphon and skipjack. Here you go. So it should still be... Yeah, this is one of these, you know, boilerplate smaller hosts. That's fine. Damage to connection any action. If you exit, take damage. I don't have to run that, but I might. So I will unlink. Don't want to get connection damage. There's only 4 things here, so I'm going to start doing this kind of stuff. Let's Trapkeeper. This stuff's all gone. Go here. Sleaze, sleaze. I've still got at least 6 clicks left, so I'm going to learn Decoy as well. Because it's very likely on this Ultra host there's an escalation that's going to hurt. So 1, 2, 3, and probably not 4. 1. Oh, actually, you're sleeping, so let's not do that. I think that one was real, but this one's sleeping. And then 4 doesn't matter to me. I've got tokens still. This should put me at 10. 10 tokens. Should be enough damage, but it might not be. You can see I do 130. You can see we're seeing like 128 in some cases. So I could Phantom Slide. That seems actually decent to start with some Phantom Slides. Or I can just pin drop. Now I'm going to go for pin drops. Okay, not the most useful. This thing is empty anyway. That's huge, actually. I have enough clicks that I can... That's fine. I can load scan, and guess what? Mission complete on turn 1. Thank you, pin drop RNG. You love to see it. I'm going to go ahead and Phantom Slide to you. I can take 4 downloads safely, but it means I won't get much else that I can do except for like get lucky with pin drop. I think that is fine. Okay, I actually get some back because of Q protocol. So the question is basically I can go walk here, pin drop, or sorry, Phantom Slide, or I can just go for, you know, try to get lucky with pin drop. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna walk. I'm going to Phantom Slide you. I am allowed to scan. I don't really need to scan. This one is blueprints. Phantom Slide you. Okay. I guess I'll take 1 because I can. Let's pin drop. Not lucky. Unfortunate. -9 per click means... Actually, you know what? I can deck bending. Get more connection back. This allows me to take these. Now I'm out of tools. That's fine. Pretty successful turn, all things considered. We cleaned out 2 download nodes. We cleaned out the CPU. We knocked down this SCU. And so if I come back... Well, this is still very real. I want to get to here, and I want to get to here, but at least this is cleaned out. Not a bad turn. Okay. Am I? Okay, we're good. Enter didn't do anything, but that might have been... I hit it too early or something. Also really tempted to lure you guys somewhere more useless. Lure will overwrite the sec AI, but it will not overwrite their own volition. So if they come up to here... This guy's supposed to die. I can't do any big delays here. So basically, this will buy me 1 turn where they're not going to follow the sec AI. You guys are all going to run towards these cameras and whatnot. and then enter hunting. But this will basically buy me 1 turn where they're not going to do anything, which I think is worth it, because they're going to follow me otherwise. I get 2 strikes here. Pretty good first hit. Pretty good second hit. Delay to 15 is fine. I will wait to see what you do. Rhyme can go sprint for loot boxes. I think it's going to be acceptable. At worst, I can do, like, rewind lure. Ooh. I have coordinated charge as well. Not catching Anastasia. It is what it is. Yeah, your move speed seems lower than before. Because you were there with... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let's leave you here, because if they actually do kind of get around here, you're in a kind of an awkward spot. Actually, yeah, you're a little isolated. This might not be great. Depending on... Well, I mean, you're not that close. But if Remake's out... I mean, if Rhyme's out here, she gets spotted. So, let's wait. Remake can go here and is in range to buff the team, no problem. Interference Spike does not seem... Actually, it would knock all you guys down into next week. I'm going to do a save because it looked buggy last time. I'm curious what this will do. Okay, this puts them at a... what I expected to see. You guys are still real, but I've still got AP to do whatever. This host is grabbable. Very high quality light armor. Not bad. I don't need to rewind because we're going to have Glasswalker back anyway, but this is not a bad turn to think about using it regardless. If I rewind Rhyme, she can coordinate a charge again. Move speed isn't bad. Katana's got a good initiative roll. Anastasia should be fine behind this floor. I think we can just chill. You're on the way to where the camera saw people, it looks like. Let's have Rhyme wait to be safe. Let's have you run for this loot box. You're easily in range to Glasswalker people. So that'll be fine. And double checking, it is back. Yep, it's going to be back. You're not going very far as expected. Okay, you're going pretty far. What did you roll? 24? Yikes. Okay, we're just going to wait to see what Rhyme needs. She will still be in Glasswalker range. We'll double check that Glasswalker is 35 meters. Oh, it's 25 meters. Okay. So you've got to go a little bit short then. Let's just make sure, because I don't know how the rounding works. Okay, you're clearly in range here. You're not spotted by this guy. Laser damage doesn't matter too much. It's not going to be a big deal. You rolled 21, and Glasswalker brings you to 28. We're totally fine here. Okay. Let's start running the team up toward getting loot. I'm not going to bother for Matrix loot. I'm just going to grab meat space loot and get out. I think it's not quite worth it. I could be wrong, but... Glasswalker hits 4. Skip the escalation message, I don't really care. Body time rose, not a big deal at all. So you guys are pretty far away. I think I can kind of just run Remake up and it's fine. Our whole team is going first. Yeah, grab your loot box, you're good. Could have run this way instead, that might have been better actually. Too late now, of course. Katana is probably my fastest runner, considering she has bonus move points. So she can go all the way to there. I'm going to go to the base of the stairs. I think no matter what, the whole team's going up this way. Being near the Cyber Knight, let the soldier kind of go by herself. So you can go by the stairs, I have 3 AP left. Rhyme can start booking it. That seems good. And the kills are cumulative, so we can get another 4 kills next map. That's going to be no problem at all. Oh, no, you're going to be just about as fast. Okay, I'll put you here. That seems fine. Let's have Katana come this way and join with the Knight to make sure we're a little bit safe. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lure. I am tempted to rewind for more Glasswalker value. You can get out on this turn. I think for now you're allowed to wait. None of my team... Yeah, these guys all count as spotted, so turning this guy alert is a bad thing. So I will leave you where you are. I'm going to rewind Anastasia so we can get Glasswalker again. Get this for 1 AP, then come rejoin the team. We are not guaranteed to escalate, it's just kind of likely. Dr. Ocular Part 4. Still don't remember which ones I'm missing, so who knows. It doesn't help that I'm playing roughly 2 saves concurrently. I have another playthrough I'm not recording that's at PL5 with not the same challenge rules, but some similarities. I think just getting out at this point seems fine. You're not doing anything else. We're escalating anyway. Not a big deal. It's turn 8. I don't think I'm getting away on turn 8 next turn, so I'm pretty sure I'm not getting the influence from going fast. These guys can't see. Perfect. Thank you for hunting the wrong direction. Anastasia is going to pop Glasswalker and go first next turn, so we should be good to go. You're going to see a jump cut between part 1 and 2. I've got to go let my dog out, and it's a pretty good time for me, so I'll edit the videos together, and it'll all be one episode, but yeah. Don't care what you guys are doing. I will get out, and then I will stop the recording, and we'll go see what's up for us in part 2. CPU's been spiked, architecture blueprint shards have been released. We're in striking distance. Alright, cool. Victory achieved. And I will see you after a jump cut for part 2. Hello everyone, we are back for part 2. We need to get ready for another set of hacks. The shards are exposed, they're across 2 hosts, and she gets nothing if we don't get all 4. Rhyme has taken some damage, we should be okay. Thankfully the hardest host is red instead of ultra, that'll be a little bit nicer. But this one is going to require cleaning out the entire hosts, as we've got to grab all 4 files. And yeah, it's McKellen. Our guns are a little bit louder than I would want. Skip past the dialogues there, because we know it's going to be. It's like, hey, look at these and grab them. What's nice is it does tell you where the pieces are. So 1 and 2 are on that one, and 3 and 4 are on that one. You can do it in any order, of course. Have gotten several kills, but I am, 8 or 9 turns in already. It's going to be unlikely to grab all this stuff. At least have a couple of basic grunts. They're not all super tanky. Yeah, we got a lot of crushers here. Thankfully, we're not really relying on Overwatch, but we got some fire cons, more crushers who break Overwatch. Yeah, I guess it's like 1 fire con, right? Or 2. These guys can shoot full auto, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, this is not very good cover. In the first person's map, these had cover lips as well. It was actually a well-protected spot. They got rid of them. So we're pretty surrounded, and that can make things scary. What do these hosts attach to? Because it'd be nice to skipjack in for a couple of freebies. Almost everything, basically, is what it comes down to. And then this host has other stuff attached as well. All these cameras, so could be anything. Okay, so what are we looking at here? This feels a bit more safe. Like, out here is within vision, so there's, I think, nobody here at all. This camera is attached to... Is it attached to this host over here? It is, okay. So we're going to skipjack this host. That's useful. It leaves this camera down for a long time, which is nice. And then I'm right here to get the rest of it, which seems like a pretty effective use of most things. So I'm feeling like the play is to run out to skipjack siphon range, use Vanguard tools to keep this and this safe, and then just play for this right away. Nobody's hearing footsteps, nobody can see me, this seems acceptable, let's go. Also, what levers do I have? I can take down cameras again, and I can stop reinforcements if that's going to happen. Okay, well, siphon you. Go skipjack. So we'll get a lot of things off of this host, and then more off the other one. Here's our thing. If you exit... Okay, I don't have to care about that trap very much. I do want to unlink, though. I'm going to sleaze these guys, of course. I've still got 7 or 8 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's more than enough, actually. let's see. So I can get rid of 6. That cost me 54. I will get 10 back. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 clicks thanks to everything else going on. So if I leave one piece open, that allows me to double dagger and then start doing pin drop stuff. I can dagger, trapkeeper, dagger. That's 3 of my clicks. And considering I have 8 anyway, so I'm functionally at 74 health, that's worth it to me. Okay. I will dagger, trapkeeper, dagger. Which one do I want to leave up? I'm getting you late. Number 1 is the most relevant one. Or, sorry, number 1 is the least relevant one. So I'm going to leave you up and kill the rest of them. Okay. And then this is going to pop next turn. Up to 20. So this click is free. Got my math wrong? I have 1 more click actually available. I guess if I wanted to load decoy. I could load decoy or I could kill this camera. I'm kind of feeling the camera. We're going to escalate soon, though. I think I want to load decoy to not take damage. This is some shield and armor. I think getting some shield at all is useful. We load decoy. That's where it is. We pin drop. That is all the ice destroyed. That's great. We have 11 tokens and 30% more damage. That's kind of wonderful. Yeah, no reason to play. I mean, I could load and use scan. But this is going to be... Let's see. Is there a reason to load and use scan? Is that worth it? Let's just pin drop. Okay. That's some more ice destroyed. Data warehouse. Let's pin drop. Not the best. Unfortunate. Got a lot of connection now, though. I am going to go and do scan stuff. That's fine. That's a CPU. I think spiking it now is reasonable. Spiking, by the way, does not count as an action for skipjack, if you didn't know. Phantom slide this stuff. I will take these bioprint pieces just to be a little bit safe. So you're a data warehouse and you're manufacturing, so it should be here, actually. I forget if we actually landed here already off of Phantom slide. I don't remember. I don't think we did. This actually, that got... Oh, wait. We're at a manufacturing vault and the thing was there. Okay, it could be on any of them, then. Okay, it could be any of the download nodes. It doesn't have to be a data node. Fair enough. Let's see. Did I landed on CPU. I phantom slid 3 times, which I think was all 3 of these nodes. And then I pin dropped 3 times, and it was these 3 nodes. So what I think is true is I will have to phantom slide to gain connection back. Yeah, because I've already scanned here and there's nothing here. Okay. I'm going to walk and then phantom slide just so that I have the ability to click here. This gives me connection to download the bioprint. I have no phantom slides left, but if I basically I'm allowed to leave this host and never come back. An alternative is to, actually what I should do is deck bending, get some connection back, and then just take, I can take all 4 of these actually. Oh, okay, I have to leave this open, that's fine. I don't want to get dump shocked, and I can't get any phantom slide value. I can't phantom slide to my own node. So, good enough. That is those parts done, and I can go here and get more later. Seems good. Let's go ahead and run the team out. I'm going to use look ahead. Okay, I'm not in range of view. Let's go here. Am I in range of view now? It's probably not without upgrades. Oh, I am in range. Cool. You are heading my way, so I care about that. How about you? You're also heading my way. Okay, so this is very relevant. You're at 11. If I interference spike, you do nothing this turn. I have a second charge. And then you go at 12. I think actually I would rather slow you down and take this kill. Because I'm going to go here really late. And by the way, there's a thing here. Exits, by the way, of note. Exits are way down there and way over there. So one thing we can do is make a big fat loop, come all the way around, and then come out this way. It makes it, again, a giant circle. Another option could have been sprinting down this way and then coming up and then getting this on the way out and then getting out. And another alternative is to go this way instead. Grab this, go through here, and then get out. That's actually way less backtracking, right? Going this way is less backtracking, but this lets me finish my objective earlier in case I have to scramble. And it means I have the ability to, like, leave here if I'm really nervous. So I do want to go this direction. I think it's better. Which means this guy has to die anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're going to stop here regardless, so I don't really care what you're doing. Which means if we just make you do nothing, we're chilling. Okay. Yep, you're going to lose your turn. You have poor initiative for next turn, which is great. Thanks for that. I think a delay is fine here. Anastasia running to here seems acceptable. This guy shouldn't have line of sight. Okay, we should feel pretty safe. And I forgot I have coordinated charge. I keep forgetting. I am tempted to have everyone finish their turns first. And then just have the move speed surge for the next turn, because I might just stand behind these boxes the entire time. You're going over there, but you're not too close yet. Okay, we learned some of their patrol routes. Seems fine. You're going to hear gunfire and almost footsteps. Anastasia can delay down to 3. That seems fine. Rhyme can delay down to 2. You should not reach me. If I'm wrong, I'm sad, but I believe you're stopped. Yep. Counted the dots and we're good. Yeah, they would hear footsteps. I think I hide behind this box and stop, and that seems very reasonable. Your initiative roll is trash. We can definitely get past you. So going here then stopping seems like a good use of my turn. Great. Anastasia in a similar boat. Let's get crit vuln on you. Can't really go anywhere. That's fine, though. I don't think a lure is needed on these guys. I mean, I could keep Omni away for longer, but I'm not sure I need that. Is there a real upside to doing so? I don't think so. I might want to pull you closer, actually. If I lure and I drag you in and turn you around, we get a slightly easier turn here. I think that's correct. So you're going to come in. We can probably, yeah, we can easily delay between 16 and 3. Right, you're going to go at 21. We can delay between 16 and 3 and get where we want to go. In fact, I'm going to anticipate this guy as well for crit chance. You're done. Rhyme is going to hit coordinated charge right now. I want the cooldown, basically. You're going to come all the way up to right here. So I can't go too far without getting spotted, so I'm going to have to stop right here. I will crosshair lock, so I get more damage and crit and stuff next turn. Accuracy and crit chance, basically. Of course, this gives me 2 move points because I'm bug abusing. I could have simply waited for the next turn to start, but I felt like bug abusing. Right, you're going on 3. That's going to be fine. You're going to wait as well. You're going to hack if you can. Rhyme going on 9 should be fine as well. Okay. I don't have AoE marker sights yet. Is there a better target, though? Yeah, they're the same. I'll just pop it for damage. You're going to go near the end. That should be okay. Okay, Anastasia's going to start. That seems totally fine to me. It's going to do some nice slash slide. I could actually yield to remake, but I think, let's see, you're 23 meters away. You're really far away. I think remake leading and getting a... a good full auto is worth it. So the goal would be go somewhere like this. They're 5 meters out, which isn't the best, but it's not terrible. Min range of 8 is like, it's -9 to hit, but it's not even that bad. I could go slightly farther away, right? If I go to, nah, I think I'll take the -9. I don't really care. They can hear me. They are suspicious. I am hidden. Crit chance of 46% on each one. I am sure likely to get a crit here. There's a crit and a shred. That is going to be savagery, or that's going to be recoup for me. There's a kill. That is steamroll. And I should use the damage while I have it, I think. I can reload at some other point in time. Let's take this kill and let people run around. I think that is correct. I think that's like appropriate choices. This guy exists, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, Katana. Yeah. Get what you can out of this. It does take that down, so if I can get there, that would be great. Most of her teleport tools are down, so I've got to be a little bit cognizant of the fact that she has to go and do conventional hacking now. This is not too scary of a node. Let's load all the basics. Decoy, I think, is included. I'm really tempted to load data filter as well, but usually having one of these available is worth it. Let's not get tally. AP is less important. Program loading is also not super important here. Have to eat this. Ow. Not terrible. Wasn't amazing. What's the trap? The trap is if you download it, restarts all the ice. This is program loading. Scan for the neighbor. Oh, that's really not good. That could have been worse. That actually could have been a lot worse. Okay, I can't kill the trap. Let's walk back over. Do not want to restart all the ice, so I will trap keeper. This will generate a bunch of tally. Take this. Stand here. I have only one passive disruption here, so it's not worth doing anything too spicy. It's fine. I think Rewind would have some decent value here. I'm pretty tempted, but I'm not sure I quite need it. I'm feeling comfortable enough. Not worried about connection health because it just doesn't really matter. Okay, well, we can spend a lot of AP doing a lot of things here. If I run here, am I in jam kit range? Probably. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Let's knock this down so I can run up and grab my loot. We aren't really allowed to leave yet. So Rhyme could wait around to ambush you and shoot the assault rifle, or the E-rifle, I should say. I think it's not what I want to do here. I think being there is fine. That makes sense. Yeah, we're going to go in a big loop. It'll take us a while. It'll be fine. Alright, off you go. You've been predicted. I don't know if you're going to keep going this way or not. I don't honestly remember. But I think we still have review, or the tool. Actually, we might not. I think the debuff is gone, and we don't know what you're doing anymore. Okay, let's load stuff while we're here. I'm going to leave disarm where it is. This is double connecting. Red target may have more health, but otherwise it's the same thing. Scan. Let's go right before we go back. What's here? Let's go with... I do need anti-trap, most likely. Let's go load this. Bunch of ice is back up. Anti-program loading has to be killed first. Okay. Done the scanning. Let's go to the bottom first. That's annoying. There's a lot of ice back up. 10 tally, 8 AP. I mean, AP's not a huge deal. I have Phantom Slide back. I'm just going to cast it. Skip over this stuff. Okay, this should be more reasonable now. This is triggered and is useless. This is on download. Lose decoy is not the end of the world. Bioprint part 2, we're almost done. And then AP is not going to be a major concern, I don't think. I will take the rest. I do not have baby scan, though. That is a bit of an issue. Don't have trap keeper, so whatever trap is here, it might make my life miserable. I don't know yet. I will load decoy again. Let's get rid of you. Annoying. Get rid of you. Don't know what the other stuff is, but let's go ahead and take the bioprint. Mission complete. We got what we came to get. Whatever the trap ice is not triggering. These are all mine. And the trap is very likely on exit node to do something. And I happen to know, I mean, you can actually intuit this. One of these nodes is CPU, one of these is a remote control unit, or a security control unit. I don't really care. I would rather have mobility. That's mission complete entirely. So all that's left to do in this entire map is some red cubes that I don't care about at all. 40 influence if we complete next 5 turns, which is doable. But there's this thing right here, which is actually really nice. It gives you a permanent trait that I want to take. And then there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loot boxes. And a few optional downloads. And I'm thinking I would like to get this trait. And I think the fastest loop is actually going back the way we came. Taking this buff, going through here, and maybe skipping these 2 boxes and getting out here. Or taking these 2 boxes and getting out here. And it's faster taking this loop and coming all the way around like this. It's almost the exact same. But it gives us the ability to skip this if we wanted to. Which I think is slightly superior. So we will go back the way we came, because we were just effective enough in our hacking. I mean, it's turn 3 and we're mission complete. And we'd, like, get out on turn 4 with, like, really no problems here. You likely have to reload, but don't know for sure. Let's go ahead and see what everyone does. I believe there's some tally from something, right? There's got to be. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, I think no, we just, we're good. Okay. You're going the wrong way. We take that. Cool. Rhyme is okay. Don't know what you're doing. And unfortunately, it's too late to try to have Anastasia lure you. Okay. You going toward me is actually fine. I'm cool with that. What's your initiative? 17. Okay. I think I want to run up here. There we go. I'm going to interference spike you. The fact that it has a really long range and really short cooldown is actually kind of nice. Wait, this did nothing. I'm sorry? That's not great. Interference spike just did nothing. I had spiked this unit back on turn 1. I spike her again here on turn, what is this, 4? Turn 3. 3, and her initiative doesn't change for the upcoming turn 4. That's pretty unfortunate. I don't like that. I was going to say a second ago, though, I do really like having these nice short cooldown buttons. Minus 12 is pretty impactful. Am I willing to railgun you and have you hear me? I might just go for a lure, actually. I can't take you too far because Remake will get spotted. Okay, let's start by going here. And let's send you to where you're not going to see Remake. So I can send you basically like about 1.5 full squares forward, but also turn you to the side. So I send you like here. Yeah, you won't see us. And I can walk up to you. Let's do that. There's a chance you get woken up by the Sec AI, but I think it's relatively unlikely. It'll cost me 1 AP to walk into range, that's fine though. Rhyme can do similar stuff. Let's put you here. You're at 19, which is a little scary, but again, there's no actual security events, so I'm not really worried about what's going on. Okay, you're good. Glasswalker for the team is sure nice. Body timers is going to be a lot of guards being sent to this side of the map. I'm thinking we should just go. Let's see, do I have recoup. So I can take one set of shots. Crit chance not the highest, but I can at least get to here at the end. If I don't crit. To me, that's worth it. Let's go. There's the crit that I wanted. And that means I can run all the way up to here and start this process. What is this? It's a biotreatment bay. It's been loaded with a single charge of some bioserum. It's meant for K-177 inductees. We can get Titan or Ghost. So Titan is health and strength. Ghost is reaction and evasion. I don't need any more strength, considering that I am ranged and have recoil control already. I will simply take evasion for cover quality and reaction for move speed and initiative. If someone walks in, they will get injected. She has no AP, so it's got to require next turn to do so. It basically costs her an entire turn, which is too bad, but it is what it is. Hello, you're Angie. Goodbye. Let's get the entire team out. Wow, this guy... Okay, you're too far away for it to matter. It's like, that guy had a really good initiative roll. He could have ruined my plans, but he didn't. Yeah, okay, remake might count as in the zone. So I'm going to drop down to 1 AP and see if it updates to red. It probably will. I'm betting it will. Oh, nice. That's great. Didn't even really plan for that. I was kind of being colorblind to that node. But yeah, we're going to get you all the way around. Not generating 6 tally would be nice. Anastasia probably cannot get here and out. That's okay. Figure all that out later. You actually might continue the patrol. You might come all the way up to us. That part would be scary. Katana has infinite initiative, basically. Now, I could trigger this all on purpose. You're at 18. I don't have anticipation right now. I'm just going to stand here, put down Refract, and let my team kind of collect up, because we're not really in fighting shape right now. So if I throw this down, we should be in a good spot where we're just not going to get caught up by anything. Yeah. Okay, orders received. They're going to go to the corpses, though, which is almost certainly back this way, not this way. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. If you're running over there, are you going to catch Katana? Seems really unlikely, but I'll spend 2 AP running forward to be safe. Standing there should be relatively good. She has a shotgun. She will be effective. I'm going to wait here in case they need to be in combat this turn. Anastasia should be fine as well. Don't need to use lure. I could and pick these guys off, but if they stand around here, we're actually better off. So let's let them do their job. Yeah, you two leaving is kind of perfect, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't mind skipjacking this camera at some point, but it's still a turn away. You're off that way. You found a corpse. You're doing nothing. You're off that way as well. Okay, it's what I expected. Good. You're on the way, but not dangerous yet. Alright, remake. Here we go. Here goes. I'm gonna puke. Alright, has a debuff for 6 turns. Well, thankfully, it's okay for a while. -3 AP. -5 initiative. Not a terribly strong character at this point in time. Good thing she's not my primary combatant, right? It's fine. She can make enough things happen, I think. All the guards have had their turn already. I want to lure you somewhere lethal. I mean, I could get up to here and refract again as well. I'm kind of down for just, like... I don't have anticipation still. Kind of wish I had another charge of that, but... That's the downside of Vanguard Dissipation, is it's, you know, single target and it's a long cooldown of 5 turns. And a weakness, of course. I'm tempted just to burn this, because we don't have anything else going on. I guess 2 more guards are going to be sent to these corpses, which we're going to ignore. So it feels like I'm allowed to simply walk up here, lure you somewhere easy to mess with. Like if I put you somewhere like this, you're not going to see me. It'll be easy to kill. It lets my team kind of run up to here and get ready. That seems good enough to me. I dig that. Katana would not make it out of the room. I think I want to hide you off to the side over here, and that should work just fine. The question is, which one did I skipjack at the start? I skipjacked this camera. I just never hit this one. Okay, yeah. So turning things back up with skipjack is maybe not important enough. It's 1 person generating 2 tally. I would rather start this sooner. I think either way you can just stand there and we'll figure it out later. Rhyme. Yeah, right there. That should be enough to snap. And I can spend the next 3 getting out. Seems good enough. If you're here, you're behind Refract. Go there to be really sure. Now, Refract does time out at the end of this turn, I believe. But we should still be in a spot where he's not seeing us, and it's okay. Body timers again. Okay, they've got an E-rifle guy. They've got a heavy lift around there. You're going at the very, very end. But I think letting you walk is correct. I want to start on this host and take downloads. I think it's reasonable to do so. +1 AP thanks to everything else going on. You should be safe where you're standing, but I can take at least 1 AP forward to be sure. That's not really much different, but makes me feel more comfortable, even though it might be really silly. Coordinated charge does not hit the team yet. I would like to catch more than just 1 person. Ideally, we catch Remake and Anastasia. That's probably possible. Although I might bug Abuse and just have Remake end her turn and get 2 MP for it. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but it feels really good. Let's see. Yeah, I can delay everyone the appropriate amount. You're going over there. You ducked. You weren't seen. You broke some line of sight, but it should be fine. Let's see. Delay to 4, delay to 3. Katana couldn't go, but that's fine. Okay, I'm going to yield you. I'm going to Remake end her turn so she can get coordinated charged. She's not fighting this turn anyway. You're good. Okay, Katana's going to get hurt here. Just don't know if I care. If I go for the host, I can make it. How confident am I that Anastasia and Rhyme solo this? Not at all. You rolled a 21. I got to make sure I'm safe from you. Let's see. If you turn over, there's nobody can see me. This is in your way. If I'm wrong, I'm sad, but you don't have that much vision range. So, likely shred. Great. That's what I wanted. With you shredded, I'm pretty sure we're good, but you know what I could like really greed for, and it's probably not correct. Although actually, I will have Glasswalker again. I could play super greedy here and just, well, actually, your stuff's all on cooldown. You don't have all the charges of everything. Okay, I'm gonna let the melees kill at this point because I'm pretty sure we're fine. This guy has no armor left. You know what? No, I should be safe. Let's get the let's be safer. Okay, the kill's now guaranteed. You can hack next turn. Well, we were already escalating. We are now definitely escalating. I'm going to yield so that Rhyme can run to here for coordinated charge. I cannot get the CK and the hacker, or Wireghost, whatever. Let's go here. Let's coordinate. Yield to Anastasia. You get this every time. That seems fine. Let's do that. And bonk 1. And bonk 2. I guess, yeah, Choppa's still on cooldown for you, so nothing too special. I can have the soldier probably grab this lockbox. That seems fine. Although Jam Kit has some real value. Let the soldier trigger events. I don't really care. Alright, Rhyme. Off you go. If you go here, you're definitely in box. You're going to snap. We are escalating anyway. We don't hear footsteps, but we do get camera once and pressure sensor once. So 2 guards who are not awake yet, maybe you, for example, will be sent here, but we'll be up here by this point in time, so it shouldn't be too bad. Glasswalker does not catch all 4, as Rhyme is pretty far away. It's fine. They're sending NATO to intercept. That camera's not out of the way. This one, sadly, is not. Katana can just go do this. I think there's nothing else to look for here. There is an event here, so we might get flanked at some point, but it's probably fine. Worth noting, this thing does not touch that camera or that pressure sensor. Although I'm going to wait on killing this, because that makes sense to me. Let's go. Much of this host has been cleared out, but not all of it. I think it's Dagger, Dagger. I have 2 pin drops and 2 phantom slides. What I'm going to do is unlink this crap. Get rid of you. And then I think I'm gonna start by phantom sliding this guy. Because I have enough, right? I have 11 tokens, that'll kill. So I'm gonna phantom slide you. These are mine. Let's get lucky. Okay, not unlucky. We can kill all the cameras. I'm not even gonna read, I don't care. Readings for chumps. We do have quite a lot of tally per action. We had an escalation on this node, and it was +2. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Here comes the escalation. I lose decoy. Cool. These should all be cleared out. Okay, you exist. Phantom slide you. Okay, that's the host clear. I guess I could scan this and see if it's anything special or not. That was useless. I don't care enough. This could be an SCU with a download, or a SPU with a download. I don't care enough. We're done here. The place is already partially cleared. Now it's fully cleared. We are sadly going to exactly escalate. And that's if they don't find any bodies. We're chilling, though. We should just wait. See what everyone does. Remake can end her turn, though. Or at least go somewhere she's not likely to be spotted. Let's just stand there. See what happens. Still have these 5 boxes and an exit right over there. Yep, you'll keep doing what you're doing. You're going over there. You're investigating. Investigating. You're going towards the middle. That's going to be a bit more scary for me. That should snap. And I think if I jam kit, this thing drops. I think I needed part 1 of Dr. Ocular. Could be wrong, but I think so. Yeah, so there is a chance that the escalation is turn devices back on. It is unlikely, but it is possible. I have security scramble, although the fewer AP I use, the better. Reinforcements. I've got to use my leverage for that. It's not the end of the world, though. Got a mech lead. Very, very tanky. Has a lot of armor and a lot of health. Remake still debuff for another, what, 3 turns? Yep. Let's let them all have their turns. We can mess with them as needed. We're pretty safe over here. No one's going to run right toward me yet. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I was wrong. I missed that one. Okay, we have a kill to do. And you're... Okay, you're going to the middle. Crap. I didn't think about how exposed Rhyme was. I think she didn't have enough initiative to know for sure in the first place, but... This guy's not the tankiest, but he's not the squishiest either. This feels like I'm meant to railgun, and... yeah, I think no matter what, I just have to railgun this. We're gonna make this happen. Let's take drugs. Let's attack. Shred first hit is great. You're gonna hunt around, it's fine. A few of them heard gunfire for sure, but that'll be okay too. Okay, you can debuff this guy. We need the kill. We're at the last stage of the mission. Let's E-rifle this. People are gonna hear the gunfire. If I run out to here, no one does. I think that's acceptable, to be honest. I don't actually mind that. I think we'll get this in the end, and so I'm going to go ahead and waste some AP to... okay, there is one guard being sent over to here, to this camera and towards this, but I can use pre-computed to make this all work out in the end. Actually, one mistake here was... oh, let me Iron Grip for a little bit of bonus damage. It's not a lot, but it's something. A little bit of accuracy as well. Please land all three. I don't even think I did. Yeah, it says I landed all three. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think I need to Overwatch. Katana can kill this. Yeah. They'll be sent over. I think let's just shoot all 3 bullets. Actually, it's a guaranteed kill with 1 bullet. Let's not bother them. That is the team getting steamroll. It's something. Okay, Anastasia definitely won on initiative, but if we're escalating, Glasswalker is not up, and I really want Glasswalker. So I'm going to rewind Anastasia. So I have Glasswalker for this turn. That should catch my soldier, who's within 25 meters of that character at least. You guys are doing basically nothing. You can grab this loot box, no problem. Hide behind this barrel. You're still going to be within 25 meters. That seems fine. You can hide there. Not being spotted by a patrolling guard seems worthwhile. Oh, we're not escalating this turn, actually. We got rid of enough of the tally. Okay, my bad. Well, the Glasswalker rewind wasn't needed. Fatality reported. 3 tally. They're sending a flash boom. I don't think I've actually recognized a flash boom before. That's new for me. Oh, they right, they renamed. They have the same model as suppressants, but they have concussion grenades. They also have a Vitatech shield, which is better than suppressants have. Okay, that makes sense. Would like some lure value. These guys are really tanky. That's going to be tough to get. Okay, you're fine where you are, I think. CK is a bit exposed, but Anastasia's fine. Interesting. Wait, you're on a patrol route again? Huh. Okay. That's surprising me a little bit. You're following Sekei, which makes sense. Yeah, there's still a question of whether or not I want to greed for these 2 boxes. I think I don't. I don't remember what I've gotten in the boxes so far. They've been decent, don't get me wrong. But I am tempted to not bother. You're up there. Okay, wait for the last of the guards to move. Okay, so a few of you are out of the way now. You're a little bit behind. You 3 are all right there. This box is not that out of the way. I could send like one person to solo this, and then like a group goes up to these 2 and gets out. You guys are just in a really awkward spot for me. I'm gonna scramble this. So we get up to here. I think that is fine. We can get Rhyme up pretty close as well. I think being there is acceptable. We are going to escalate, which is good, thanks to the corpse being spotted. I actually wanted that. Can run to here easily. I have Jam Kit. I think Jam Kit is worth it. I'm easily in lure range of whatever I'd actually want, which is to pull you guys up, I think. I want to separate you from this guy. So if I pull all 3 of you into here, we get a pretty good kill zone. Let's Jam Kit so I can save AP for the future turns. You're 85 and 1000. Okay, you're equally tanky, basically. Let's go ahead and Anticipation you. I'll try to get the other one next turn. You're mostly fine where you're standing. I'd love to get more here, but I'm a little afraid that as these guys walk up, they catch me. Like, you would actually have line of sight. If I hide back a little bit, I'm pretty sure I'm... Well, you're here. I'm going to hide back to here. Basically, what I want is to only have to spend 1 AP to get into range. I guess if I'm here, that's 1 AP to get into range for sure. Okay, I'm fine where I am then. Anastasia is done. Katana can stand somewhere like this. And is closer to in range when next turn starts. That seems reasonable to me. I could skip Jack, but why? I kind of want to, but I don't have all my tools. You know what? No, I'm gonna skip Jack. I think it's fine. I'm gonna Siphon as well because I don't think I've revealed this yet. Let's go kill a bunch of devices. Oh, I don't have unlink. Shoot. If you load a program, hard disconnect. Oh, this sucks actually. Okay, okay, I'm gonna have to Trap Keeper, then load Ice. This sucks actually. This sucks a lot. Trap Keeper. Ow. Oh, wrong order here. My bad. Took a lot of health and stress damage, by the way. What do I care about? I care about 1, 3, 4, 5. And the penultimate one. 1, 3, 4, 5, and the penultimate one. 1, 3. That's fine. 4, 5, and penultimate. Okay, let's double check. Yep, don't care about you. Don't care about you. Okay, I kind of care about that one. We'll take that one down as well, then. Okay, well. Dang. Not having unlink really hurt. These things really screwed me up. We are almost for certain full stress and took a lot of damage. Okay. Glasswalker hits the team. You are going to run over, but you're going to be hopefully behind these guys such that we can play it. My CK is still not full power. Last turn of this. The nice thing is actually when Glasswalker pops again, it should be back from cooldown. So you can Glasswalker again really quickly. You guys are going here. You're going to be here-ish and not in full combat. We should be fine. You're going to get a single attack, basically. But I can use Interference Spike and things are going to look pretty good. It's going to cost you 2 AP to get in range anyway. So it'll probably be a Crosshair lock turn, which is fine. Nitrate probably on top. Alright, here we go. You're there. You're going same spot. Okay, they're spread out enough that I think the full auto is going to land reasonably well. You're on the way up. Okay, you're maybe actually in the cone at that point. Gonna make lots of gunfire sounds. I would like to debuff you. Should be possible. Okay. So yeah, ideally I want to wait until we get the 10% crit chance in this guy. Oh wait, no, you've already done whatever you're going to do. Okay, we're just done here. Okay, well I have 5 AP. Which means I can safely Crosshair Lock, Iron Grip, and take Nitrate, and this will be some solid damage. Let's start with that. Iron Grip. Crosshair Lock. Nitrate. I have 3 AP. Ooh, we actually have range on you? That's huge. I love that for me. I am surprised, but you know what? We take that. This should look really good. Well, we crit all of them, unsurprisingly. No ammo, so it's got to be SMG here. Seems reasonable enough. Shred is nice. I think you standing here is fine. Yes, they heard some gunfire. I'm going to stand over a little bit more like this so I don't block other people's line of sight. There's run and gun. I forgot about that. Could have used that move point actually in between the attacks. Let's see. You have a shotgun. I would like you to use it. There's some pretty good initiative rolls out there. No one else is full auto. If you go to here, is this good? Yeah, it is. It's going to be a little awkward because I'm blocking some of the railgun angles, but... that's what I came to do. This attack's going to have no accuracy at all. I'm going to yield and see if Anastasia can even fight, or if I'm blocking too many angles. Looks like we're fine. Okay, if I'm here, I get 2 railgun shots. You rolled a 22. You rolled a 16. You can be left up for a bit, although you're alert, but you're only suspicious. Yeah, the fact that you rolled a 16 means I could leave you up, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. This guy rolled really high and will turn alert as soon as he goes, but is also really not killable. I feel like I want to shoot this guy a bunch. Wait, I'm gonna yield and try to interference spike here. Because I do have attacks, right? I've identified that I am able to attack here. Okay, we've debuffed you guys, that your initiative is no longer amazing. And if I get out to somewhere like this, I can take a single SMG attack. Which should not be blocking the railgun. 36 crit chance, didn't get it, that's fine though. To be extra safe, I can throw it on look ahead. But I don't see how I lose on initiative here. You're at 7, you're at 16, I min roll a 17. I'll slow you guys down. And I will also, before I forget, get rid of reinforcements as leverage. Katana for sure can't do anything here. I think you can simply... you could run forward or you could reload. Considering we're not blocking line of sight, let's just take the reload. And then it's Anastasia's turn. I think that kill is worth. Well, the one who has direct line of sight on me lets my team go back to hidden in a lot of cases. Down you go. Right, down to hunted for you. You're only hidden. You rolled a 7, you rolled a 10. Well, the harder kill is definitely the heavy lift. I don't care that you're going to be both angry. I want to start the shreds. Wow, that was a full hit with a shred, then it did 10% of their health. Holy moly. Alright. Reports of intruders, reports of fatalities. Escalation 15. It was going to be reinforcements, and we blocked it. I'm glad I bought that leverage for this kind of mission. Probably going to refract somewhere around here. First, though, we got to go take our shots. This seems like a good use of 2 AP. No shred kind of sucks. Second one's a glance also kind of sucks. I'm going to run out to here. Yeah, this guy wants to move. There's a really good chance he's going to run, not walk. So I think the preview might be lying. Got to be careful about that one. Still, though, refract comes down, and something like this should block all angles of line of sight. We should be fine here. That's your turn done. Let's get Katana within 4 AP, ideally. Should be pretty solid shotgunning from this point. I'm going to wait until I can use Downer here. I want to make this kill a bit easier. So I'm going to yield. I want to run you here, which is I can hit you guys and trigger Downer. Much as I would like to get the shotgun shred, I actually want the debuff first. There we go. Got my crit and my shred, that's what I was looking for. Delay down to 18 is fine. Rhyme can... if Rhyme delays to 17, I think it's okay. Katana can now do what she wants to do, which is shotgun these guys. You're low enough to die with a single hit. You need to be shredded because you're actually still have a health bar. Okay, well, down you go. 74 to hit seems pretty good. Cool. All right, bad guys down. Rhyme... let's see, I have 7 AP myself. Rhyme has 7 AP as well. I should kind of stick around on the night, ideally. Let's be reactive here. You're hunting. Rhyme should wait as well. Oh, I have coordinated charge, I forgot. Yeah, you're running, not walking, so the preview lied. Actually, no, it's pretty close to what you were doing, actually. You're useless. Okay. I think getting this kill is worthwhile. If I go here... Yeah, if I go here, I can reload and shoot full auto. Your initiative is 19. We can beat that. You can see me. Reload. Decent shots, but not amazing shots, or at least guaranteed glance. Crit's cute. Alright. Coordinated charge. Let's pop slot to get a cheap reload. Wait. Did it just do nothing? Or was I on the SMG and stupid? I don't remember. I thought it was on the E-rifle, but if I wasn't, this just did nothing. I guess the video recording will tell me. Whatever. Well, that's kind of annoying. It is what it is. We're still going to win on initiative, so I don't really care too much. That was kind of useless. Still, though, we win on initiative, so even though guards will be probably sent to go hate me, we'll get an escalation. It's still going to block reinforcements. Tasking, non-responsive. Escalation is reinforcements, still blocked. Okay, well, yeah, that costs you 5 AP. That's not going to happen. I have recoup available, so if I can crit, we're in a good spot. Just not critting. There's a shred. I don't want to be stuck out here, though. I'm going to yield. What can Anastasia do? Probably a lot. Let's spend 1 move point. Go for some damage. I guess your armor is mostly gone, so these hits are half decent. We should be getting... Yep. Okay, I think we can grab these boxes and get out. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to have you grab this one, then come down. I can have the knight go this way and probably... Actually, maybe I should have sent you this way, because you have all the tools for soloing. Probably a mistake made on my side. I'm going to run you this way. Let's have Katana get this. Moto wasted 1 AP. I don't think I did. Some solid weapon blueprints that I will not be using. Escalation may be reinforcements this turn. Okay, Knight gets pretty far. No one knows I'm over here. This should be really quite chill. And I'm pretty close to getting out there. Okay, we're down to like 2 turns. Yep, cool. Okay. Tasking still non-responsive. This is going to be the last turn where you're blocking reinforcements. Alright. Well, Anastasia's going to grab this, then turn around. Generating some tally to Glasswalker again would be not a bad thing. To be a bit safe, I'm tempted to refract right now in case there's reinforcements right over there. Seems a little silly, but it kind of feels correct to me. Remake almost gets out very, very soon. Alright, yeah, I think if you hide down there, no one's going to spot you. This camera doesn't matter. I guess here, we'll kill it just to... Actually, no, generating tally twice seems like a good idea. If I do this, guards know I'm here, it doesn't matter. We get Glasswalker to pop, and that's useful. So there's 2 tally. I'm still... There's a spot where I can get down the stairs. Let me try to find that. Right there. They're good enough to me. You should be fine. And he's just still hunting around. So Katana's goal. Put her right there. And your turn, just in case we need something. Don't think I do, but... You're going to be near enough by that you get Glasswalkered. Shouldn't need it either, but who knows. Alright, time for turn 14. Escalation and reinforcements. Well, I'm really glad we grabbed that leverage. That was nice. It was really helpful. Managed to grab pretty much every single box. Managed to get almost all of every single Matrix host. I think we didn't quite mop up the entire thing, but it was good enough. We gathered all 4 parts. In the case there's some bug for some reason, I'm going to make a save here. Don't know why there would be, but... off we go, team. Managed to take no damage, managed to deal enough damage, and I gotta say, right, the upgraded enemy types in McKellen, plus 178% enemy health, it's like, oh, the combat is roughly difficult enough, and we're not even using J-Attack, Strike Zone, and Tactical Surge. So, yeah, we definitely, as players, outscale enemies, right? We're hitting full PL10 enemies. We've 1.78x their health. We can go a little bit higher. We will eventually. But we did it. We pulled off the power play. She's got her experimental biomed trait. We get some nice bonus XP. 327 for the mission. Hype on 3 of us. Seems pretty solid. Let's kind of hope we get quote-unquote lucky and don't hit Katana, who's already in line. I think Katana's already in line. This all looks pretty good, though. We got so much from all the boxes. I am meaning to meet Vanta Drip. Vanta Drip has a service you cannot get from a power play. So that is unique. A few accounts. Good number of blueprints. Yeah, so the part of the reason I have not liked... although, you know, when we start getting medium and large hosts, this will maybe change, is like, hey, we end up having, like, 3 matrix hosts that we pretty much entirely scoured. And it's like, my blueprint quality was, you know, things that sell for, like, 13K. For the most part, right? These files are useful. Of course, actually meeting these doctors is good. Here are the injected files. We got 2 pieces of Dr. Ocular, which is nice. Maybe we got the ones we need. I don't know. You can see like the loot box quality of the actual loot boxes themselves was like actually weapons and armor. And even some like fully completed weapons and armor. So loot boxes are clearly more valuable than the Matrix Host, which I'm honestly very happy about. I think that is a good thing. Otherwise, you have to bring some kind of hacker in order to, you know, get optimal like gains. I think it's wise. I think it's good. Anyway, got what we came for with this. Let's go see how our hype is looking and everything else. We have a solo Matrix hack that we could run at some point. Oh, I forgot the detox people. That was my mistake. Not a huge deal. Let's go spend our points, though. Also, you're stressed, right? Yeah, at 100. I'm not surprised. Would like you to hype break when I get the chance, of course. Face gets a +2 at 25. We could make pulling strings better. Do I have the extra charge waiting for me? Yes, okay. I'm happy with what I have in digital coordination, to be honest. Right, I have inject set files. It's good enough for me. These all seem reasonable enough to me. Care and feeding is already capped. Handpicks is still capped. Although I don't need handpicked anymore. This is now useless because I've grabbed all the mercs I want to, so I can take these points back and do something else with them. Not sure what I would do, but maybe efficiency grind or trading favors. Probably trading favors, actually. Actually, it's definitely trading favors. I get to get 1, 2, plus 4. I get 6 points back. Unless we get Insider Hustle, no problem. If I have a token, I'll use it. If I don't have a token... I have tokens, okay. Well, I've hired who I want to hire, so let's... Yeah, I still like pulling strings and care and feeding, but yeah, let's go. Still grab this, still grab this. Still grab this. I'll wait just to make sure I'm not being stupid here. Let's grab the charge. Grab the cooldown. What am I waiting on still? My math said that we'd be done here, but... What am I not thinking about? I got 1, 2... I got 6 points back. I spent them to get here. What had I learned in the previous setup that I'm not spending right now? I mean, 1 in pulling strings, but I'm like done on field coordination. I don't think I took a charge. Maybe I took a charge in digital and I forgot. That's possible. That's done though, of course. Puppet Master's done. Dealmaker's done. Care and feeding is done. What do I want to have? I don't hate efficiency grind. Honestly, it's actually really good for doing more file injections. Let's do that. Let's juice efficiency grind and grab pulling strings cooldown. Seems good enough to me. But yeah, I'm just going to basically try to spam field ops tokens and keep trying to beat doctors. Okay, there's the face respec done. Now that I've hired whoever I wanted. Let's see, that's capped. This can move up. New talent at 19. Wireghost +1, now that we're 23. We got the damage here. Second unlinked charge, I think, is absolutely the play. I wouldn't even mind the cooldown too badly. Wouldn't necessarily mind repair, but it doesn't really line up with skipjack turns. 20 on the soldier. We've capped out recoup. We've capped out savagery. We've capped out iron grip. We wanted in coordinated charge. Crosshair lock being better and 0 AP seems fine. I'm gonna go this over run and gun because I always forget to use run and gun. That seems okay to me. Vanguard Cyber Sword. I got what I want from Refract. I got what I want from Glasswalker. I got what I want from Lure. My Cyber Sword tree lets me get +1 range on... No, I wanted to grab Choppa value. That seems good. Okay. That's the team trained. Cool. Let's just save for now. So we have this brand new service here for Taylor Stryzek. Does not have the influence. It is what it is. But she has K-177 and Omicron. Wait, who has Battle Tank? Oh, Vertigo has Battle Tank. Right. So K-177. Let's see if I can get somebody... You have to go like per slot here, which is tough. Yeah, so you can get a better display link, I suppose. If we check all of them. Yeah, there's the basic one, and then there's the combat one. I could have sworn someone else had this, though. Oh, wait, no, of course I do, because I already have met Dr. Sevenfold. It's not new. Because I actually took this guy's stuff already. So yeah, that's why we're already installing all of it. We're going to leave him on red, because that allows us to feed influence to Taylor instead, and boost Omicron as well as K-177. That seems worth it to me. Let's do some stuff then. Can we meet anyone new? Dr. Ocular, we finally have it. Didn't get that many duplicates, but yep, Dr. Ocular's V-chip is in. Dr. Sevenfold we have already met. Let's do what we can to make the most money as possible. That seems fine enough to me. Just going to sell your V-chip. Dr. Samdar, we're going to sell your V-chip as well. You don't have unique services. Vanta Drip is also worth meeting, by the way. Okay, this is the lowest quality I can go for. Vanta Drip is going to be my friend. Combat Library. Meet this. Patient Dossiers. Okay, good enough. Biotech Research. Okay, guess I got a lot of these files I can sell. Okay. So, let's start with not used by a set and created by a set, and use that to sell Dr. Samdara's. A spacebar for sell, not H for use. Who's going to go to? Let's see. Not Dance Hall. Not all people actually buy this. I guess to Taylor is fine. She pays enough. Okay, sell to you. Dr. Sevenfold, gonna sell this one as well. Already met him anyway. But does someone else buy it? Because if someone else buys it, I need to give influence to some of my other doctors. Let's bump Luther, try to get him up to his stuff. Vanta Drip. We actually want to meet Vanta Drip. Use the file. Our latest street doc. That's great. Dr. Ocular. This is my first time literally ever meeting him, so I don't know what this guy is like at all. Other than I know what his services are, because I've looked at the wiki. Use file. Dr. Ocular. Hello. A disgraced street splicer. The disgrace is the court for canceling my research. He hates Ultratech. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go sell the rest and try to boost people. Weaponized ocular implants are the name of the game. For Vanta Drip, it is Gamma Clinic treatments. Wow, he pays so little for stuff. I guess we sell him the cheapest ones then, because he's just kind of like that. I can mint vulnerable host raids by just using my counter intel pod, so I'm mostly going to sell them this way. Vanta Drip buys this. Great. So does Taylor. Let's get Taylor up to 90. Dr. Sevenfold, I've, again, already met. Let's talk about Vanta Drip. This combat library is worth a lot of cash. Holy moly. Vanta Drip pays pretty well. And then patient dossiers. Vanta Drip, once again, pays pretty well. Wonderful. Okay. Not going to play Time Forward. I noticed a bug this morning, or this afternoon when I was looking around. You do get the correct host sizes, but right now, solo hack 3s have a 1-turn duration, which is not ideal, obviously. So I'll try to wait until that's fixed before accepting this mission in case the timer does not update after a patch. Some things do, some things don't. Parasite fee, let's see, yeah, if we do play Time Forward, we can get that going, of course. I want enough money to upgrade my barracks. Actually, I don't need to anymore. I've got the entire team I would use. So all that's left is probably bumping the counter intel pod some. Oh, I've got to get the nano scrubber. You need cooling for that. Okay. It's going to be basically boosting up field ops, hacking station, and counter intel pod to try to just like force hype onto people as best I can. Let's see, what else is there to look at? The contacts I care about are pretty much all already in line for an influence break. So Bulldrake's at 100, Taylor's at 90, you're in hiding, Vanta's at 80, Vertigo's at 80, Bimmer, Ocular. Yeah, enough people. That's not a big deal. As for my inventory, I've got a second of these assault rifles. I've already got one, so who cares? I can sell this baby one, because this one's just better, right? Yeah, it's just better. Okay. Well, I will sell you then. A lot of people will be willing to buy that. Don't need as many Raptors. I can sell at least a couple. Here, we'll sell you. And we'll drop the mods off you. Seems fine. Mods off that as well. That one can stay. I don't have any other... Yeah, okay. I can drop one of these assault rifles. Just keep a lot of understudies in case someone dies. I have the ability to replace their gear. Similar boat here. A sure sign, a heavy raptor, and 2 raptors. I can sell both these raptors actually, because I've got things that look better here. Double check, sure sign is better. Yeah, it's close, but the crit chance is enough. Or the crit damage rather is enough for me to say it's better. It's not obviously better, but it's good enough. Okay, that part's fine. Weapon mods seem pretty much fine as well. I'm just going to sell these. I'm never going to use them. I don't really like the plus max ammo stuff here. Plus minus 15. They fixed that a while ago. It came back. Blade ammo. Arc and recoil. Never going to use that. Here are gold stacks. You can gain some influence, buddy. Have fun. Could have saved it for Origami Joe. Too late. That seems fine. Here's my new armor. -2 initiative, but really solid armor overall. Nimbus X Sheath is kind of whatever. Octopod Steel Core is here and is cash, to be honest. Could probably sell these off, to be honest, as well. I'll leave these as they are. Any items I want to get rid of? Well, shock mines are illegal, so yes. Otherwise, grades are also illegal. Otherwise, this seems... I'm not going to use these either. Patch X kits are not worth it, in my view. I think they are a very weak item. Okay, these all seem fine. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the episode, I think. I think we put some people on a detox. This will still be the same crew every time, and honestly, let's buy the Snoop while we're here. Cameras might be worth it as well. There's a lot that aren't attached to a host. Ult attack are pretty easy to fight, so... Oh, Rhyme won't go, because you won't work for Jupiter Group. That's fair. So I'm going to take your spot, and that's going to be... Anarchist coming back? Seems fine to me. Okay, I will load out my team, and next episode will be running our next mission, which is Parasite Fee. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.